This week on Wildcat News, we say goodbye to our band director.
The dress code policy is addressed.
And a student is awarded Miss Wonderfully Made.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now.
Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Mason Butcher.
And I'm Landry Connors. This week in the news, former Major League Baseball shortstop Derek Jeter's number was retired. Jeter wore the number 2 for the entirety of his 20-year career with the New York Yankees after retiring from the league in 2014.
North Korea claimed that they have successfully tested a new missile with a heavy nuclear warhead. Japan is wanting to push United Nations for a greater unity due to the threat of nuclear war. In other news, Philip Franklin has stepped down as band director.
After being the band director for 3 years, Philip Franklin has decided to take his career to Little Rock, Arkansas. Franklin says he will miss his band family.
There are things that I will definitely miss, like I said, getting to work with such awesome students, getting to know them on a very personal level has been really awesome. Of course, just like going anywhere, there are things that I won't miss. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely going to miss it here.
Senior Hannah EASLEY has been in the band for 4 years and believes Franklin has impacted her music career.
Mr. Franklin has influenced my band career by encouraging me to get more into music. So when I first started playing my instrument, I didn't really think about a career in music, and now going into college, I'm looking to minor in music because Franklin's really inspired me to look for a career in it.
Not only was Franklin the band director, but he also participated in the band program as a student.
The program and the school has changed a lot since I graduated, and it was truly a privilege to get to work with some of my teachers that are still here. Bless them, and get to work with all of my, all of the friends and parents and students that I have now. It's been a lot of fun.
EASLEY believes that the band program will change after Franklin leaves.
Practices and rehearsals and everything is going to be run very differently, so everyone's going to have to adjust. And I think having an older band director is also going to take an effect on everyone because it's easy to joke with Mr. Franklin since he's so young. So it's just going to be a different atmosphere that everyone has to adjust to.
Good luck to Mr. Franklin. With warm weather here, some students are struggling to stay within dress code. Hannah Creech gives insight.
Last month, the administration asked for the dress code to be reinforced. Principal Dr. PAULA Coates says that this happened because there were several serious dress code violations.
So we've been talking about what's reasonable and why are we focusing so much on that stuff when we should be focusing on teaching and learning while we are trying to get the dress code changed to be more flexible but still have teeth in it.
Junior Kylie Van Ryan feels as if the dress code standards are realistic.
I think the dress code should be something put in place as a guideline, and it should be enforced to some extent, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of individuality, but also a dress code can enforce modesty within girls, and that'll carry throughout their life, which is important.
Coates believes that one of the biggest issues is leggings.
We've been slacker in enforcing it just because, leggings are what people wear now. I like for people to wear stuff over the leggings, but I can't send home, 200 students every day and don't want to.
Van Ryan thinks that school dress code is teaching boys the wrong idea.
I don't really agree with the opinion that girls distract boys because we should be telling boys to be respectful of girls and their clothing choices.
Coates believes enforcing the dress code is important for the classroom environment.
The thing, I guess, when you get to the bottom line is if you're focusing on teaching and learning, then you want your appearance to be something that does not take away from that. I'm not going to be worried if the kid's pants are sagging. I'm going to tell him, pull them up and move on. I want him in class learning.
I'm Hannah Creech, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Hannah. Now let's head over to Grayson BETZ with the rundown.
I'm Grayson BETZ and welcome to the rundown. Here's the last week's scores. Last Wednesday, varsity softball won 3-0 against Fuquay Arena. Varsity women's soccer won 7-3 against Lumberton. Friday, varsity softball lost 11-1 against Holly Springs, and varsity women's soccer lost 5-0 against Heritage. Now let's take a look at the top 10 plays of the year.
Jakem Graham scores off an assist from Mondreat Cole. Alex Broomton gets an interception and later scores off of a fumble against Pine Forest. Will Bowser scores a contested layup against Southeast Raleigh. Corey Lawrence picks up a loose ball and shoots from outside the box for a goal. Kelsey Ellis gets an ace against Roseville. Corey Lawrence dribbles down the field and passes through a Clayton defender's legs for an assist. Robin Pollard scores off the left post from an assist by Rebecca Green against Garner.
Dude, I'm actually doing good, dude.
Gavin Brundage scores a game-winning goal against Knightdale. Noah Lyles hits a triple against Knightdale. Carlos Molina dribbles through the Knightdale defense to tie the game on senior night.
We'll see you again next year for the fall season sports. I'm Grayson BETZ, and that's your week's rundown.
Thanks, Grayson. A student has won the second annual Miss Wonderfully Made pageant.
The Miss Wonderfully Made pageant was held Saturday, May 6th at South Johnston High School. Freshman Seven Lee Craven shares how it felt to take home the title.
I really want to win so I can make people happy and so I could be a princess.
Teacher Dennis Shamblin describes all the work Craven put into preparing for the pageant.
During fourth block, she would even do yoga to try to keep stretched out. She goes to dance class every day, and it's all she talked about for the last 2 months, so I knew she'd be well. But when I heard them announce that she was the winner, I cried.
Shamblin believes that Craven would feel good after the pageant, win or lose.
I feel that it just is her getting what she deserves, because all of the children there were beautiful, all of the children there worked hard, but Seven Lee really went out of her way, and to be her teacher and to be able to look up there and say, yeah, she's mine, it was just a great feeling.
Craven has advice for those thinking about competing next year.
She needs to process and don't give up and always be a princess.
Congratulations, Seven Lee.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Mason Butcher.
And I'm Landry Connors. Thanks for watching and have a great week.